watching the startup video on Fujifilm's S3400 series of digital camera. There's different variations. There's also an S4000, which is a 30 times zoom, and there's also S3200, which Canon doesn't carry, and which is a 24 times zoom. They all have the same functionalities except for the zoom, which slightly changes. So this video is going to show you how to get this camera up and running for the very first time. Now the camera uses AA batteries. It includes 4 alkaline batteries, which are one-time use batteries. We highly recommend you pick up a good set of nickel metal hydride batteries in order to use this and to use the batteries over and over again. Okay, so let's take a look at the bottom of the camera. First things first, we're going to open up the battery cover. So we're going to push up and slide it open. There we go. And we're going to follow the diagrams that are posted here on which orientation the battery should go into. So we got the plus with the plus. We got the minus, we got the plus side up over here, and we got the minus side here. Minus, minus, plus, plus, that looks about right. Next is a memory card slot. The camera uses an SD card. It uses also an SDHC card. I just have a standard 2 gig card here with me right now for demonstration purposes. If you're planning to record HD videos, we highly recommend you pick yourself up a good class 4 rated card. The reason for that is that the card is needed in order to properly write HD videos because they can get pretty big. So if you don't have a class 4 card, the video might be interrupted during the recording time, okay? So let's properly insert the card into the camera. There's only one way of getting this card in. If I put it the wrong way, it is not going to go. So don't try to squish and force it in, okay? We have the contacts facing the back, and we insert it into the card, to the camera, sorry. It clips in place. It's good to go. If I want to push it in again, that's how I eject the card. So put that back in. I'm going to close the lid. So I'm going to hold it down because it's slightly pressured, and I'm going to push it inwards so it clips the lock in place. Okay, so let's turn the camera on for the very first time. There's two ways of doing this. There's a playback button. There's an on and off switch. So let's turn the on and off switch. Light goes on. And the menu comes up telling me to select the different language there is on this camera. I'm going to select English. Okay. And it goes right into the scene recognition auto because that is the mode I have the camera on. And that's the default mode. I can change different modes by going to automatic, program automatic, shutter priority, aperture priority, full manual control. There's a custom setting mode where you can change the different settings and it saves it. You got the HD video mode or movie mode. You got the panoramic stitching mode. There's also a scene position mode where if I go to the menu OK button, I can select the various menu or scene position modes on this camera, like natural light and flash. Okay, I'm going to put that back to scene recognition auto. So how do you take a picture? There's a shutter button on the top of the camera. I'm ready to go to take that picture, right? I push the button halfway down to focus and all the way down to take the picture. Again, halfway down to focus and all the way down to take the picture. I can also push the button completely down as well, okay, but there might be a slight delay. And a lot of times you do this, you push the button and you aim the camera down, you're taking the picture of the floor. So that's why I always recommend people when you're taking pictures, they push the shutter button halfway down, then take the picture. Okay, there we go. Now, if I wanted to zoom in on the picture, because this camera offers that extremely long zoom, I can use the zoom dial right here. I can push to the right, zooms all the way in, and zooms all the way out. You can see. Isn't that cool? Again, here we go, zooming in, zooming out, zoomed in, take a picture. There we go. Zoom out again, take another picture. There we go. So we can zoom in a little bit closer. If you zoomed in too close, it's not going to take the picture. Now, because I have the camera on scene recognition auto, it automatically switched to macro, even though I'm very far away because I zoomed in, the focus distance changed. So it actually switches that automatically for you. Okay, so that's cool. And I'm going to zoom out. And I'm going to take a look at some of the images we've just taken. Use the playback button to do that. And as you can see, there's some nice shots that we've just taken here. I can use this directional pad to go between the pictures I've taken. If I want to go back, I'm going to push the back direction. So left and right. If I wanted to zoom in on the image, I can use the zoom control and push it to allow me to zoom in. And I can navigate the directional paths going up and down, left and right. And zoom out again. So I zoomed in halfway and pan up and down. If I want to get up completely out, I push the display button and I'm back out again. Pretty simple. Again, if I wanted to delete an image, there's a quick delete button. I push up and it says direct erase. I can select from the current frame. I can select multiple frames, or I can actually delete all the images on this camera. I'm just going to delete the current one. Push OK. It's going to push OK to confirmed, and the images are now deleted. It goes to the next one. Do I want to delete this? No. So I'm going to push back, and I'm out of there. Now I can go into the erase option a different way by going to the menu system and going to erase instead, and selecting it from there. I got the three same options. Selected delete is something I want to show you. All the images show up, and I can navigate and go that image. I can push OK, and that image, OK. I selected two images. Those are the images I want to delete. I push back now. It says I have 2 total. It might take a while. Push up, OK, and boom, the 2 images are deleted. Okay, that's just a quick look of getting started with this camera and really getting the first use out of the camera right off the bat. I highly recommend you take a look at the owner's manual for more information on some of the other modes because this has such good features, okay?